So this is part 2. I had a quest to get 4 wins, so I'll be finishing that up on this video, hopefully. You see Ramp Dragon, went through the deck list in the other video. Unicas, Mushus, Oracles, Salamanders, AA0s, Dragon, Imprisoned, 3 Ifas because I don't have any better Storm minions. As you can see, I only have 1 Forte and then 1 Genesis Dragon. I'm not sure why that was so slow. My tablet's not doing so well in terms of power anymore.
For my family.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Against Haven, I'm not even sure if I want any of these. Life is really a 7-drop. I mean, if it's Storm, unlikely, but if it is, then I want Imprisoned Dragons, so I guess I'll keep that. The problem with this is it still gets killed by Cudgel. Always Beast Call Arya on 2. Wow, really? Well, I don't even want to breath this Salamander. Can't Siegfried, not going to play Dragon Warrior. Okay, maybe it is Stormhaven.
Your evil deeds end now.
You are done for.
I see your weakness.
I mean, we could Goblin Mount Demon. What's his turn 5? Not Lion Spirit. That won't do any good. I don't know, I feel like it still might be Goblin Mount.
Get to work. Be gone. Show no mercy. Charge. What in the...
I actually might have wanted to kill the tiger.
Retreat.
Yeah.
The real battle begins.
That's fine. Oh, I can't Breath of the Salamander and Siegfried. Damn, I thought I could. Shit, I'll have to Wyvern Cavalier and Breath of the Salamander. Damn, that sucks.
Our fiery pillars will lead the way. It won't be long now. Scorch everything a scarlet red. Let's get 'em.
You need to have Birdsong Dogma.
Lost in wayward ones.
Why the fuck is he playing Radiance Angel?
Let us conclude.
Your path has been laid. I can still go on.
I mean, I could Ifa go face. It's not like he's gonna storm me down. I could also Imprisoned Dragon Warrior. And next turn Siegfried. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if he has Themis here. Wow, he's a Guardian Sun deck and he put me down to 4 health. He has 3 Sacred Pleas in his hand. That's pretty insane. That's definitely Ifa face. He has to trade off the menu if he wants to
Wyvern!
play
Stop!
anything.
The sky betrayed me.
So if we Wyvern Mushu, next turn we Olivia. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not enough. So
Our fiery pillars will lead the way.
that's unfortunate, but it'll have to do. Another Themis.
I can still go on.
Let me ease your pain.
You'll notice my shocked face that he top decked another Themis.
A new world is our desire. Time to say goodbye.
This blade is our pure mine.
He's drawing 5 cards. Oh my god. What is this deck? Like, seriously, what is this deck?
You're a solid fighter.
I mean, I guess it didn't matter that he had the second decree because he was going to kill me anyway, but like, how does a Guardian Sun deck do that good of a Stormhaven impression? How do you run Garuda in a Guardian Sun deck? I have no idea. Beast Call Arya into Hollow Dogma. I even have the 4/3 out to prevent that shit from happening. You have Dance of Death on 5 for my ward. I'm very confused. I mean, I guess that makes Dragon Warrior the play on 5 over Goblin Mount Demon.
This one's for my
I wouldn't think he would have been running Dance of Death. Well, he didn't redraw, but he didn't play a 1-drop, so that's slightly good news.
Welcome home, sir.
Okay, that's great news. Well, since we have a 2/3 and then 2 and 2 on 4, we'll go ahead and play Unica. Here comes Novice Trooper. Or Blitz Lancer. If it's control, it'll be Blitz Lancer.
Master servant.
It's not control.
Let's speed things up.
Apologies, sir.
Of course he pulls Quick Blader. And Juno, I'm guessing?
The battlefield awaits.
Let's speed things up.
Such insolence.
Okay, we Dragon Oracle, we Mushu. I don't think we evolve Mushu. I mean, if he tries to counter evolve, is there anything with more than 6 HP? Not Adamant Blader. Albert? But I would much prefer him to just trade here. But I want to stop damage, so... No, I will go ahead and evolve.
Be gone.
I don't have anything...
We're together forever.
I mean, I have Goblin Mount Demon to evolve, but that's it. So... I mean, before Fencer evolves, sure, it dies.
Coral Flurry.
My loyalty is ironclad.
see, Sage Commander would go to 8 HP. Otohime is not a problem. Yeah, anything but Sage Commander. But Sage Commander doesn't kill the Goblin Mount outright, so he would have to trade something else in, so okay. No reason to evolve. So he wants to trade them both in, Otohime, and evolve, then Breath of the Salamander or Conflag takes them out.
We'll never surrender.
You'll never touch Amelia.
It won't be long now. Look at me now, Father.
Let's retreat.
I think we Conflag because it's on curve and Salamander's more flexible. I mean, Salamander does what, 5 and then 2 to everybody? Yeah, I mean, let's use a non-symmetrical board clear as... I mean, a symmetrical board clear as a non-symmetrical board clear.
Brother. At your service.
Strength and beauty together.
I really feel like he's trying to set up for a Sage Commander. And he would have played Otohime there if he had her. So we're just going to Salamander.
Hey, that hurts. This will be done in a jiffy.
Oh, awesome. I think we still put it... I think we'll put it on the Goblin Mount Demon. Not play it here, but we get the ability to play Breath of the Salamander and Goblin Mount Demon together.
Our fiery pillars will lead the way. It won't be long now.
And we also get the ability to play Ifa,
Mission failure.
well, Goblin Mount Demon and then Ifa, if we want.
You're safe with me, Captain. This will be done in a jiffy. I failed you, my Jarl.
I can still go on.
This is pretty poor play from him, I think. We will Goblin Mount Ifa here, evolve the Goblin Mount.
Get to work. Time to say goodbye. Show no mercy. Charge. My man.
Because Albert doesn't even kill the 5/7. Unfortunately, we're one off from just hitting him with Yeah, see, like I said, Albert doesn't even kill that. I mean, we could Breath of the Salamander, but I don't see the point. Also, we have lethal. Yeah, also we have lethal, so we should probably just take lethal.
An exemplary battle.
Always good to check that, because I probably would have traded first. So, always trade last. If you're ever unsure about those things, it is better to send the stuff face that you know is going face, and that way you get a better feel for their life total, and then it's a lot easier to see your lethal. Not necessarily so with Roach combo deck, because sometimes you have to trade what you have on board in just to make space on the board, because a creature on the board is worth playing a creature from hand is worth more than the damage being done by the creature that's already on the board.
This one's for my family.
I guess you're looking for a fight.
So again, Goblin Mount Demon, not a terrible pick here, because we're going to go 2 to then 4, and then 5 and 6. So how bad do I really want something to play on turn 4? Or an alternative to Wyvern Cavalier? The answer is not that bad. I'm actually going to keep this. Well, now I at least have something to play on 4. Although that'll probably be better served on 6 mana. Well, now I'm just going to have all the mana. Is it possible I want to keep the Dragon Oracle for draw? No, I don't think so.
It's knowledge I seek.
What do I want to be cheaper? I feel like the Goblin Mount.
Our fire pillars will lead the way.
Oh, that's like the one thing that can evolve over Wyvern Cavalier.
Done for. I can still go on.
Great draw. Daria is the only thing that evolves over this.
Yeah, to work. Blew you away. Be gone. Scorch. Is that all you've got?
Levi is still pretty good though because of the Crimson Sorcery, especially if he has like a piercing rune
It's knowledge I seek.
and a magic missile or something. Double piercing rune. So I'm probably gonna have to Breath of the Salamander next turn. I want to say the 3/7 is going to get evolved over by Daria. In which case I need to take out the...
Our fiery pillars will lead the way.
2/3 anyway.
Scorch everything a splat. Get on. Charge. How interesting.
One thing I'm not particularly fond of with this deck is it's kind of low value. You know, my cards are not great overall.
Snacks check. Targets check. Wyvern! No! Unbelievable!
Well, IFA is a win, so... Come on, no Levi. Daria's fine, no Levi. I'm sure he drew one now, though. He's literally halfway through his deck. Oh, he found a piercing rune.
It won't be long now. You'll all be swept away!
Let's retreat.
Wait, seriously? Sweet.
Incredible.
What's going on?
Snacks check. Harness check.
Also, why are you running that 2-drop? What does he run, like Calamitous Curse or
I only
something?
did what I had to.
I mean, I sort of get it with that card. I mean, if you only run one Earthright, that card with an Evolve gives you, you know, exactly that card and the Earth Sigil to proc it. But I don't know if any card is actually worth running that 2-drop over Conjure Golem or Craig or Levi. Definitely not Levi. So what, over Craig? Because Conjure Golem, if you run Fate's Hand, then you really need Conjure Golem because you need to buff Fate's Hand. And it buffs everything in your hand because, again, like you saw right there, he Daria'd, but he only really drew one card. You know, he threw 4 cards away to draw 5 cards. And I'm sure the cards in his hand were spell boosted. You know, so... The whole point of Daria is to dump your hand and then Daria to refill it. I see people doing that a lot online. People who, you know, they Daria like as soon as they can, even with like 1-cost oglers in their hand, like 2-cost oglers in their hand. I'm like, why? Like the whole point is to gain card advantage. I don't know. Anyway, so that's Ramp Dragon. Saw an unfortunate loss to Haven, but such is life. A very interesting Guardian Sun Storm hybrid, I guess that was. He was also running Radiance Angel and 2 Themis' Decrees and Garuda? Like, what? What? Sometimes I see decks like that, like I go into the deck manager and like try to like build it. I'm always just like, what the hell do you cut from this? Or like, what the hell did you, like, what are you even trying to do? I mean, he also got all 3 Sacred Pleas. He was even running my new. I don't know, man. Anyway, again, deck list. Hope you guys want to try it out. I think especially this version is strong enough to compete with ladder decks. It is a little tough. It's probably tough sledding against aggro blood. Oh, I got a pack. But you know, you have the goblin mounts on 5, and if you get those and they don't have Dance of Death, you know, you might be okay. You know, also why I choose to run, well, not exactly by choice, but run IFAs over Fortes. Even though it does seem like that 1 damage is mattering a bit. But just the flexibility of being able to play that. I crafted Lucifer for this deck. The guy I'm sort of mirroring it after, he ran 2 Lucifers. But I'm not entirely sold on that. I don't think you necessarily need that. I'm not even sure what he cut for that. I want to say it was a Genesis Dragon. Because he was basically running this list minus like 2 IFAs, maybe, in a Genesis Dragon, for 2 Fortes and a Lucifer, maybe. But I like having the 5 Storm Followers. You know, 3 IFAs, a Forte, and Genesis. Because that is really how you beat people, is to throw down those Storm people and go face after you've cleared their board and exhausted their resources. Or before, like in that case, where you ramp and basically you get your shit out before they can even be evolving and creating a board. So, and that's right. Had to make this deck because of the foil Bahamut. Just had to. And the Cavalier, and the Fervor, and the Demon, and the Siegfried, and the Mushu, and the Unica. Love my foils. This one doesn't really count, but you know. Heed his warning.